Hey everyone, welcome back to Tennis Picks and Bets. I'm John. You can find me on Twitter at JRTweetsTennis. Stumbled a bit down the stretch here at Roland-Garros, but we have one final day and one more match to be played. It is the men's final between Novak Djokovic and Stefanos Tsitsipas, who's representing that next generation, trying to become the second player of that generation to pick up a slam after Dominic Thiem did so at last year's US Open. But before we get to the play, I want to make sure everyone goes and likes this video, subscribe to the Mayo Media Network YouTube channel, and then head on over to your favorite podcast app and rate, review, and subscribe to Daily Fantasy Sports Picks and Bets, The Mix. Again, Novak Djokovic, Stefanos Tsitsipas. This is what it all comes down to for the Coupe des Mousquetaires in Paris. We're going to take a prop here, and it's going to be, I recommend playing it rather small. It's Novak Djokovic to win 3-1 on the exact set score line at plus 275. This number varies from plus 260 up to plus 285. The book I use most often has plus 275. So I highly recommend looking at all your options there and making sure you get down on the best price. Now, again, this is a small play. Don't treat this as you would a normal play on a side or total. I'm going for a smaller staking size here because I think there's no doubt in my mind that Novak Djokovic wins this match. Although, I mean, you know, he beat Rafa last match, and there was no doubt in my mind that Rafa was going to come through that. We had only seen Djokovic do it once, and he's now the first person to ever beat Rafael Nadal twice at Roland-Garros in a best-of-5 format. And boy, it might be the greatest match I've seen since Rafael Nadal beat Roger Federer in 5 at Wimbledon all those years ago, over a decade ago. Now, this is easily the match of the last 10 to 15 years, and I hope everyone had the chance to witness it. As for the final, I do believe Novak obviously got over the toughest hurdle in men's tennis, one of the toughest tasks in professional sports in beating Nadal at Roland-Garros, and he's not one to now have a letdown spot. When he smells blood in the water and he gets into a Grand Slam final, he usually thrives. And I do think he wins this match. Now, that being said, the minus 1.5 sets line, not the most appealing. I do think he either wins this 3-0 or 3-1. I'm not huge on paying minus 155 for the minus 1.5 sets line. If he does it in straight, so be it. But I think there's incredible value here on Stefanos Tsitsipas to take a set and then Novak to take the other 3. I do believe Tsitsipas's serve has been incredible. His form is there. He has the tools necessary to take down Djokovic. Can his one-handed backhand hold up against one of the best backhands in all of sports? That's going to be the question, or in all of tennis, sorry, but that'll be the question that Stefanos Tsitsipas has to answer in this one. The other thing is his returning going to be quality enough for the improved Djokovic serve? Ultimately, I think he's going to need a 7-5 or 7-6 kind of set and he's going to need to serve really, really well. It's going to have to be a set where he does not get broken and ekes out a tiebreak against the world's best player right now. And absolutely, that is what Novak Djokovic is at this point. If you look across all surfaces, he is the world's best tennis player right now. And he's proven that he's easily top 2 or 3 on clay after beating Rafael Nadal. So he's going for slam, I believe, number 19 or 20. He's catching right up there to Roger and Rafa, who are sitting just ahead of him. And I do believe that he will take this, but I do think that Stefanos Tsitsipas does have a chance here. And I think he can take a set, but taking 3, I highly doubt. I don't even know if he gets to 2. So take the Djokovic 3-1 at plus 275 and go fairly small here. Again, this is something we're looking to try and get a better price on the minus 1.5 sets, because essentially, again, that market is 3-0 or 3-1, and here we only have the 3-1 option, but a huge price to do so. Now, we will be back in the coming days and weeks to bring you more tennis coverage here on the Mayo Media Network, but this wraps up our French Open daily coverage. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some of you were able to make some money, or at least got some valuable information out of the handicaps. Thanks so much for tuning in, as always, guys.